So I was going to ask you a question.
Correct. We'll do the question on camera. That way we'll have the question and the answer.
Okay. Guard pass.
Guard pass. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
With you.
Impossible.
You stop my knee back in.
Pop my knee back in. All right, so if I start downward
Okay.
and I'm up,
Okay.
so I'm here, and you start here with your long legs,
Gotcha.
where are we passing to, sir?
Around the
Good
leg.
question.
Sure. There's one option. Okay.
But you're not static.
I'm not static. 'cause
You're
I'm
constantly moving.
I'm gonna be moving because what I'll maybe do is this, and I'm gonna create space. Whenever I'm on the bottom and I have open guard, which is vital for you to develop your guard passing, you gotta develop your open guard. The more you develop and more your open guard evolves, the better you'll pass. Because while Larry's here, he'll know that, oh, well, when I'm on my back, I know I'm doing this, or maybe this, or whatever it is. Yes. Okay. Pressure. Good. Get around the leg. Okay. So, to answer your question, it's gonna require an understanding of what guard passing actually is. So, Larry, come on down, and I'll. First and foremost, okay, you have to understand that guard passing consists of, I'm either gonna go on the inside of his legs, here, I'm on the inside. I'm either gonna go over his leg, or I'm potentially gonna go under the leg. Or, I'm gonna go around his legs, okay? Simple. Inside, over, under, outside. There's no real other way. I was just leap over them and that's still over, okay? Now, I have to think to myself, and this is maybe a lot to take in, but I have to think to myself, where are his feet? Are his feet low, medium, high? Are his knees inside his belt line, where he's strongest? Or are they in line, where it's weaker? Or are they just on the outside of his belt line or hip line, where he is the weakest in the legs? The strongest position would be more here with your toes back. Because look, there's side control right here. There's side control here. So for me to pass, I have to separate his elbow and his knee. If I get here, I don't have side control. If he keeps that elbow and knee together, I have to separate that elbow and knee. Meanwhile, he's got a free leg here, okay? But he keeps that right elbow and knee together. Take that left foot, put it on my shoulder. Yes, and now push me away and recompose guard. And he goes back to guard. Kind of understand the concept? So in order for me to be aware of all of this while passing, I have to understand that if I were on the bottom, what would be my objective and how am I playing the bottom? So it's this duality between passing and open guard. Because I need to be able to, first and foremost, remove these triangles and flatten them out. So the first thing what I would think is, I need to get his knees more in a fetal position in order to be able to pass. Whether I pass towards his back, towards the front, probably I pass towards the back because he's got his arms and these are his frames. Your frames are your knees and feet, elbows and hands. Does that make sense? So what I'm gonna do is just something real basic for you guys to be able to kind of understand. I'm gonna look to see where his feet are, okay? And I'm gonna keep circling to force him to move, okay? Okay. So if you notice, I'm not like obligated by some sort of guard passing rules just to go straight in. I need to create angles, which is gonna enable me to be able to cut and pass. If I go straight in, it's good for him, not very good for me. The next thing is, if if I shuffle to the right, and I look and see which foot he's, you see? See how that foot is more efficient, right? Then I go this way. Okay? Because in order for him, there's rules that apply and they're constant laws. In order, if I circle to the right, he's got to use his left leg to move his hip back. If I circle to my left, he's got to use his right leg. If you see that they're off and you start circling to the right and he's using his right, you'll beat him. If I circle to the right, he's using his left foot, I can beat him to the left. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes, sir.
I'm not even using my hands, but these are just concepts for you to look for. I want to be able to move laterally. So like in basketball, if I'm going to shuffle to the right, I'm going to move my right leg first. I don't want to do this, okay, and wind up in this cross-legged position, okay? I want to be shuffling. So force them to set a pattern. I move left, he's got to use his. There you go. Okay? So, I move right. I move left. I move right. I move left. I move right. You know that that right foot has to come up when he puts that left foot down. Does that make sense? For this real basic, not so basic example, all I want you to do is this. This is a drill for both. Person on the bottom, you need to move to the left. You're gonna use your left, but don't use the heel, use the toe. Ball your foot. You see? I'm gonna go at about 180. I'm gonna go the other way. Put the right one down. There you go. And then you look and see what the feet are doing. 180. And I look at that foot. Is it low, medium, high? I go this way. I go this way. Okay? But to even catch that foot even better, as I'm going this way, go this way, go this way, you go. Yeah. You go. Okay? Just move it out of the way. But right now, all I want you to do is this. Down. I'm down. You're up. Back. In order for him, when he moves to the right, you keep your chin tucked, because the more flat you are, the more surface area you have. You're here. Switch hands.
Okay.
Watch. Yes. Stay right there. Yes. Yes. And as you pull, you pull yourself forward. There you go. Okay. So we're gonna do 180. So slowly you're gonna move to your right. 1, 2, 3. Move to the left. 1, 2, 3. Move to the right. And go back. Okay? Move that way. Keep moving. Keep moving. Circle, circle, circle. And then shift, shift. Okay? Because I was using the wrong foot. Okay? In order for me to rotate to my left, okay? I'm going to use my left leg. To rotate to the right, I'm using my right leg. But the ball of the foot, the heel, you'll slip. It's the ball to lift the hip and move. Move, move. He moves that way. Moves that way. There we go. All right, let's try that. 1, 2, 3.
I like it.
Thanks. This is basic.
Workout.
Basic, yes. This is good core workout. This is good movement workout.